You're listening to the Daily Nugget, dnugget.com, for Wednesday, March 13th. It's Paternal Wednesday. We talk about all things parental and things like that. Resident mom Jenn always is a good one to chime in on these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. What do we got?
Well, I'm going to prepare you for this.
Okay.
Janelle,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
I'm good.
Okay. How are things in general?
What's happening?
How's the kids?
I don't know
Everything's
what's going
fine.
on.
It's all fine. Fine.
How's everything in vegan land?
Wonderful.
I mean, when you say
Meatless?
fine, though,
Hmm?
do we want to just be fine?
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, is there different degrees of fine? I don't know. But
Are you more?
I would say today wasn't as awesome as it could have been.
Fair.
Well, let's make it awesomer. Think about
Okay.
this. It could have been worse. A
Uh,
Michigan woman had a slight change in plans ahead of her college graduation. She carried an extra special accessory to commemorate the day.
hmm.
Oh boy.
Grace Smishek originally planned to
Bless
walk
you.
the stage.
Bless you.
She's got to be, what is that? That's like Polish that has all those vowels. SZYM all together. Smishek.
Maybe Czechoslovakian.
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Now I want pierogies. Told Ferris State University, I'd worked hard for this degree. I was determined to walk with the rest of my class. So she walked the stage, got that diploma with a 10-day-old baby that she had just had tucked
Whoa.
into her graduation gown.
Really?
Good for her.
Yeah.
We almost had a baby on our show today.
Almost.
Jen's little one woke up.
Are you trying to take credit for this, Sam?
Well, the show, yes.
What are you talking
What?
about?
You know, like when
Okay.
guys say, when you're married and your wife is pregnant, you say,
Yeah, but that's not what Sam said.
we're having a baby. Well, he said we, as in
We almost had a baby on the show.
we almost had a baby on the show, right?
You weren't paying attention.
I know, I heard that.
Like he was a guest appearance.
No, I mean, we're talking about someone who just had a baby before accepting a diploma. So my mind is, Sam is implying that somebody in this show is about to give birth.
No.
No?
You know what? We've almost had a good accent on this show, but not yet. We.
Just like when your cat interrupts our show, we've had a stupid cat on our show.
All right, so she brings the baby along with her, and this is appropriate, I suppose. She received her bachelor's degree in early childhood education.
That's really early.
Did she not have any family support that could hold the newborn for the hour, 2 hours she was going to graduate? What?
She said, I'd worked hard for this degree.
Right.
And she did the head bob
Okay.
thing, you know? I worked hard for this degree. And I was determined
Okay.
to walk with the rest of my class. So I just brought her to graduation with
You
me.
get upset with me for saying we, and you're doing the you're doing the head bob.
Sure.
With a head bob. This is why you need to if you're just an audio listener, you need to watch the video on YouTube or Spotify.
Yes, you can see
You
what
don't.
whiplash looks like.
You don't. It's
No,
not. a
you're
good
not
job.
really missing anything. Anyway,
Although
well, okay, from her perspective, I can see her point. I mean, she was pregnant practically the whole school year, so why not carry it to the end?
I mean, this
Makes
is
sense.
her wanting to show off her baby,
Yeah,
I
but
think.
it was tucked under
Yeah.
a gown. I
It's
mean,
the-
everybody,
into graduation
Obviously.
gowns are there's no place to tuck a baby. They come
Well,
right up to
under
your
it.
neck.
well,
Well, I wore a sarong at graduation for college anyway. And you could see it under the
Was that a
bottom.
religious exemption?
No, but all my friends that were introducing me to their parents who I'd never met before, they're like, oh, this is your friend in college. I thought this was a Christian college.
Now, Jen, what's the weirdest place you've taken a 10-day-old baby?
You know,
Arby's?
I don't know. I'd take him
Target.
everywhere, but I don't know any place that's weird.
Is there a weird place to take a baby? Is a graduation ceremony a weird place to take a baby?
I don't think so. The baby may not have very much fun, but I get her wanting, especially because he's so little, to not be away from him. And it was, like Janelle said, a huge accomplishment. So I get it.
I don't know, Jen. At that age, you just turn on Netflix and you got a good 3 hours before they even notice you're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Work
at
party.
that age, they got to eat every 2 hours. What are you talking
you
about?
You put some potato chips in a bowl
Oh my
right in
God.
front of the baby.
How old is your
Man,
youngest?
why-
Leave him a bowl of water. They'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
You take some food and you put
They-
it in the dish. You get you get
They
a
are
scoop
a
of the cat
potato.
food.
What are you talking about? They are a potato.
Wait, what?
You can't give him potato chips. The baby is a potato. You can't do anything.
How's the baby potato? It's a baby.
Who wants to
Okay,
tell her?
never mind.
Who wants to tell her? Jen, unfortunately, you may not actually have a baby.
Is this like that rag doll?
You might have a
husband that we
giant
talked
spot
about
on your
a few weeks
hands.
ago?
I'm saying they can't do anything for themselves, including lift their own heads.
I'm pretty sure Jen has a 1980s Cabbage Patch Kid doll. Pretty
Those
sure.
were cool.
And it's
Those are
probably
pretty
from
cool.
the 80s.
Care Bears are coming back, you know.
So it's a little
Oh,
worse for the
God.
wear.
Hmm.
I think
You know
Jen
what?
is smart enough not to be fooled by a Care Bear, but apparently the Cabbage Patch is just,
Yeah, they're so lifelike.
it's a little too passing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna pass over what you're saying right now. The lady of the story, she also, if you think about it, she gave birth 10 days ago.
Mm.
And now she's in a public ceremony.
Yes.
She probably wants to feel good about herself. This is a memorable moment. It's a big moment. What's a cuter accessory?
Well, okay.
Why wouldn't you wear the baby?
Everybody
and-
loves a good baby.
And I will say
Right?
this: she had a C-section, which is major
Okay.
surgery.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's what I
wow.
had.
Both of our kids were delivered by C-section, and I remember with our son the first time, like the day we left the hospital, my family was in town and my wife's family was in town, so we all said, "Hey, let's go to the chicken buffet." Meanwhile, my anemic wife is trying to get from. She just wants to go home, but we decided to go for the chicken buffet. We went to the Keg. Do you remember the Keg, Andy?
Oh, so good.
In South Dakota.
Oh,
It was like KFC on steroids,
oh.
and like their mashed potatoes are wonderful. All that said, my wife just looked miserable the entire time after that. So even 10 days after major surgery, you're probably not feeling great.
Mm-mm.
A 10-day-old baby. So she's not only is she carrying herself up front, she's also carrying this extra 8 pounds in front of her.
Mhm.
And I can't imagine that felt great. So yeah, I am asking myself, besides the fact that she probably just wanted to parade her baby up front with as she graduates.
As Jen referred to the baby, a fashion accessory, please.
Yes.
Let's
As her husband, I would be like, are you sure you don't want me just to take the baby while you walk up front?
Well, okay. We don't know that she's married, do we?
Well, it
That's why I
says
asked if she had
it
any
says right
family
here,
support.
her husband and the rest of her family
Oh,
cheered
okay.
her on.
Janelle, it does not say in the article that she's living in sin, which
Yeah.
they are
All right.
required by law
All
to
right.
put in those exact words.
It's true.
You know, something I learned when my baby was really little was that, and it kind of makes sense, the baby knows nothing other than its mother, has only ever known
Right.
that
Mhm.
the baby literally thinks for the first couple of months that they are their mother. They're the same person. They don't know that they are separate. They've never known that. That's
Well,
why they
I
cry
guess they
more.
were inside your
Right.
stomach, so to speak.
Right. So
Or as Andy
never
would call
known.
them, containers.
Wait, okay.
They've never known separation. So when you pull them away from their mother, that's why they cry more.
How do they figure this out, though? How do they interview a 2-month-old child and say,
That's a different Nugget. We're not there right now.
who do you say you are?
What is it you say you do here?
What do
I
you
mean, it kinda makes
identify
sense.
as?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We're not. Okay.
Wait, you think I'm
Maybe
not being serious? I'm being serious.
Maybe
How
she
do
was
What happened to
figure
your
out?
voice? What happened to your voice if you're being serious?
Yeah, your voice does go up a couple of octaves when you're not being serious.
No, it goes up a couple octaves when I feel like I'm being attacked wrongly.
You feel like
totally
you're
get
being
that.
attacked wrongly a
Thank
lot.
you, Janelle.
Yeah.
Janelle understands.
I do. I feel your pain.
Sometimes you got to make a
Mostly
point.
because you're the one attacking her.
It's a weird pact we got going on today, guys.
All right. Well,
This is
Coming-
getting weird.
hey, next Wednesday, can we do let's put this in the notes, Sam. We're going to call it baby interrogation.
Ooh.
And we're going to get Jen's
what are we doing
baby
with that?
on microphone. And we're going to ask
we're
some
not.
very pointed questions about
Excuse me.
the child's upbringing.
I thought we
I
had to
don't
be
remember-
18 to be on this show.
Yeah, I don't remember you asking its parent for permission.
No,
I don't
it's
think
all right.
that's
I talked.
happening.
I mean,
I
the
chatted
baby
with him on
thinks it's
Discord
you.
the other day. He's fine with it.
And what's his name?
Little
Janelle.
buddy.
Wow.
Little buddy. I'm like,
Good
hey,
one.
little buddy.
Hey,
Hey there.
there.
Your voice went up again. It's real creepy.
I just feel bad for you. You don't know your son's own nickname. Maybe he hasn't told you to yet. Maybe it's just that's the
Okay.
Jen
relationship
Jr.
we have.
That's the baby's name, Jen Jr.
Jen Jr.
And that's the
Unfortunately, the
nugget.
boy. Thank you.
Janelle couldn't handle it. She had to call
Oh,
it.
Jen Jr.